Hi, I have a dozen of cameras to show you guys today. Yeah, including the one that I'm filming right now. This is the ultimate buying guide for Olympus/OM system cameras in 2023. Let's go. Hi, my name is Jimmy Cheng, a professional portrait and travel documentary photographer based in the UK. For the past 20 years, I've documented my travels and photographed people around the world. My images have been showcased in various publications and exhibitions in China, Hong Kong, Japan, and in the US. In 2016, I switched from Canon full frame to Olympus Micro Four Thirds because I needed a lighter and more portable system without sacrificing reliability and image quality. I'm creating this ultimate Olympus/OM system buying guide in 2023, hoping not only to help you understand the main benefit with this system and format, but also show you the main differences within their product lineup, together with some sample images. So you have a better understanding in choosing your first or maybe your next Olympus/OM system camera. Before I continue, you may also want to know why you keep hearing me saying Olympus/OM system. Well, I'm not trying to confuse you here, but in case you're wondering, Olympus and OM system are basically the same company. In summary, Olympus camera division was sold to an investment firm in 2020. The Olympus brand was subsequently replaced by OM system. But it's mostly run by the same people, and that includes the camera and optical engineers. And there you go. So with the names cleared up, let's have a look at the camera lineup so you know what's best for you. Olympus/OM system has two main categories for its interchangeable lens cameras, or short for ILC, or some may recall mirrorless cameras, the OMD and the PEN series. The main difference between the two is the form factor. OMD cameras are shaped more like a traditional SLR, boxy, retro-looking, with an electronic viewfinder housed within a triangular box that looks like an old prism housing on top of the film SLR body. The overall aesthetic and handling is also very SLR-like. PEN cameras, on the other hand, is designed more like a rangefinder camera, slim like a bar of soap, with all but one model have no electronic viewfinders. So you'll be using the back LCD screen for framing and shooting. In some older models, you can add external viewfinders, either electronic or optical if you prefer. Now, it is time to talk specific model lines, and that I also refer to as tiers. Both the OMD and PEN have divided into tiers for various budgets and to suit different photographer skills. There are three tier levels: the entry, or some may refer to as beginner models, the OMD EM10 and the PEN EPL series. Then the mid-tier, the semi-pro models, the OMD EM5 series, and the latest OM5 series with the new brand, and also the PEN EP series. And finally, the top tier, the flagship professional model, the E-M1 series, and also the latest OM1 series. Unlike some other brands, Olympus opted to use practically the same sensors across all models of the same generation, and sharing the same color signs and most of the technologies across all tiers. Well, this means you can almost get the same fantastic images no matter which tier you choose. I know, you have a question. You may ask, well then, why don't I just get a EM10 or any EPL entry-level cameras and save myself a lot of money? To an extent, I would agree, but there are some major differences between the tiers. First, early EM10 series features only 3-axis stabilization instead of 5 from the higher-end tiers. And the earlier PEN EP and EPL series offer sensor shift stabilization that only cater for vertical and horizontal movements. In essence, 2-axis stabilization. And later EP cameras and the PEN-F all offer higher-end 5-axis IBIS for ultimate stabilization. Speed is also a separating factor between tiers. In short, the higher the tier, the faster the camera. This is both in AF speed and burst frame rate. Both the EM5 and EM1 models can capture higher frame rates, and the flagship camera being the fastest, with larger buffer for high-speed shooting scenarios, such as sports and burst-in-flight photography. In contrast, all PEN cameras are not catered for such high-speed shooting, though the latest Olympus EP7's Contrast Detect AF is undoubtedly one of the fastest AF of its type. All models across both the OMD and PEN series feature some amazing computational photographic modes, such as live bulb and live composite for easy long exposure photography. But higher tier models such as E-M5 and the E-M1 offer more customizations and flexibilities within these modes. The latest OM1 and the OM5 also offer live ND options, great for photographers who want to achieve long exposure photography without the need of physical ND filters and tripods, and also wish to travel with bare minimum. Both the E-M5 and E-M1 series also support pre-capturing buffer, called ProCapture, perfect for photographers wanting to capture ultra high speed, sudden, or unexpected shots, such as an arrow shooting through a balloon, for instance. And this is a specific high-speed capturing mode that was exclusive to Olympus camera only until the past couple of years. And even so, only a handful of camera models out there outside the Olympus and OM system has this handy feature. In terms of AF modes, E-M1 Mark III, OM5, and OM1 all feature enhanced face and eye detection AF for portrait photographers. And the E-M1X and OM1 both feature AI deep learning subject recognition AF for birds, planes, trains, and cars. And the OM1 also feature an additional animal recognition mode for any four-legged creatures. Finally, professional models such as E-M1 and OM1 series also benefit from dual memory card slot for extended shooting and for greater security by offering dual redundancy by writing to two separate cards simultaneously, a feature that many professional photographers want. If you like to shoot occasional videos, then any of the OMD cameras offer quality that are better than most high-end camcorders and of course smartphones, thanks to the superb stabilization and also the ability to swap lenses. But as mentioned before, the 5-axis stabilized model offer gimbal-like stability for videos. But if you are an aspiring vlogger, also content creator, then you'll be glad to know that the E-M1 Mark III or newer models and also all the E-M1 models feature a mic input jack for better audio capture. But if you want to monitor your audio live, then only the E-M1 Mark II or newer models feature an audio output jack so you can plug in a headphone directly to the camera for live monitoring. There is an option to record raw video externally with E-M1 Mark III, X, and also the OM1. This will give videographer the ultimate flexibility in post-editing, though the setup will be expensive, heavy, and resource-hungry. So, something to bear in mind. Hybrid autofocus in video mode is essential for the smoothest focusing experience, similar to that you see on TV programs. Such system is only available on E-M5 Mark III and E-M1 Mark II or newer models. In terms of video resolution, all Olympus OMD models offer Full HD video recording, and anything newer than E-M10 Mark II, E-M5 Mark II, and the original E-M1 offer crispy 4K UHD videos. And if you fancy grading your own colors, E-M5 Mark III and E-M1 Mark II or newer model offer flat color profile. But if you want more expert color control and flexibility for post-editing, then only the 4K enabled E-M1 series offer OM Log 400 profile. The latest OM system OM5 and OM1 feature unlimited recording duration. Older Olympus cameras have a recording limit of 29 minutes and 59 seconds. And also, the OM1 can shoot in hybrid log gamma, which is HLG, for extended dynamic range. But entry-level cameras offer 4HD up to 30p frame rate and capable of recording up to 4HD 60p and 4K 30p. Later models do offer 4HD slow motion up to 120p, and the current flagship OM1 can capture 4K at 60p and 4HD slow motion at up to 200p. All entry-level cameras are mostly cladded with plastic, as with the newer E-M5 Mark III and OM5. Early PEN-F models, together with the E-M1 Mark I and II, and every E-M1 series and the OM1, all feature full metal construction. They all feel solid and well put together despite the differences in materials. If you want a camera that you can use in all kinds of weather conditions, then you'll be glad to know that the E-M5 and the E-M1 series, together with their successors, the OM5 and the OM1, are fully weather sealed. But if you want the ultimate reliability and ruggedness, the E-M1 or the OM1 series is designed and built with professionals in mind. So any E-M1 or OM models will satisfy even the clumsiest photographers, like myself. I have left two special Olympus cameras until the end of this video, the OMD E-M1X and the PEN-F. Well, I said special because they're both one-of-a-kind cameras that don't quite fit any of the tiers that I just mentioned. I always consider the E-M1X the flagship of flagship within the Olympus OMD lineup. The X is essentially a hugely spec-bumped and beefed-up E-M1 professional camera with a built-in vertical grip. So yes, it is big, but also big in performance in many respects. This 2019 camera still tops many modern digital cameras in 2023. In terms of build, nothing comes close, not even the latest OM1. The E-M1X is built to withstand the harshest environment. It also features dual processors, with one specifically for autofocus duty, a dedicated sensor heatsink, and a larger EVF. In terms of speed, as said before, even at age 4, it can still embarrass some 2023 models. The PEN-F is also an odd child in the lineup, though it can be classified as the professional tier for the PEN series, but without any weather sealing nor hybrid AF, or any of the advanced speed modes. But it is the only PEN camera that features a built-in EVF that offers a true rangefinder style shooting experience. It's also the only Micro Four Thirds camera that is designed to wow any industrial designers. There isn't a single screw to be seen on the body, anywhere. It is a marvel, a gem in the camera design world. And because of that, there is already a cult following, and you'll be hard-pressed to find one that sells cheaply these days. While it's a capable camera, most are now owned by collectors. Thank you for staying with me and watch through the entire buying guide. I hope I have explained the main differences between models within the Olympus and OM system brands. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, any of these cameras is capable of capturing stunning photographs and videos in some cases. Which model to choose is entirely determined by your needs and budget. And thanks to a healthy supply of older models in the used market, you can now have some of the best cameras for much discounted prices. So even if you're unsure or just starting out, you can always go for the cheapest one you can find and upgrade later. And finally, don't forget the huge, and I mean one of the largest lens ecosystem in the industry, with a ton of quality Micro Four Thirds lenses from various manufacturers. Olympus and OM system Micro Four Thirds cameras are very well put together and built to last. And the essence of Micro Four Thirds system is always about mobility. So if you like travel as much as I do, and want to capture the world while enjoying the journey at the same time, this is a system worth trying. Thank you once again for watching, and I hope you find this video useful. And until next time, have a great day and keep shooting. Peace.